When a sextortionist threatens to expose private photos or personal details, the instinctive response for many is, "What if I just offer a deal?" You might think bargaining, offering lower payment, time to think, or partial compliance could keep the worst from happening. But this strategy almost always fails. According to the FBI's Internet Crime Report, extortion and blackmail schemes, including threats to release private data or intimate images, generated tens to hundreds of millions of dollars in reported losses in the United States, with complaints continuing to rise year over year. Law enforcement and cybersecurity experts consistently warn that negotiating with blackmailers does not stop the threat. It offers leverage to criminals and often increases their demands. In this video, we explain why negotiating with a sextortionist can increase harm, and what safer, proven steps you can take instead if you're targeted. How negotiation became a myth, and why it keeps failing. Historically, extortion and blackmail were often one-person crimes, a lone blackmailer threatening exposure. With the advent of the internet, these acts evolved into scalable digital fraud, and with each evolution came new negotiation-related myths. In the early days of email blackmail, some victims tried barter or negotiation, thinking it might reduce harm. Over time, law enforcement documented a predictable pattern. Once a blackmailer detects any willingness to negotiate or pay, demands often escalate, and stolen material may be reused, shared with accomplices, or resold. This shift is a key reason why negotiation is counterproductive. Modern sextortion thrives on engagement, not silence. Today's sextortionists are rarely isolated amateurs. They are embedded in extortion ecosystems. Criminals share stolen content on forums and marketplaces, automate widespread phishing, and coordinate multiple attacks across victims. The same FBI Internet Crime Report shows that internet fraud generated hundreds of thousands of complaints in a single year, with extortion consistently ranking among the most frequently reported subcategories. Victims who attempt negotiation may be quickly identified in criminal circles as compliant targets. Their data may be circulated among other extortionists, exponentially increasing the risk of repeat or follow-on extortion. Every response is leverage. How negotiation escalates extortion. Here's why negotiation fails and often makes things worse. Increased demands. Once a criminal receives any concession, they often return with higher demands, amounting to repeated extortion. Loss of leverage. If a victim tries to negotiate quietly, criminals may interpret it as fear or desperation and exploit it further. Collateral exposure. Negotiation attempts can signal to criminal peers that your data is real and profitable, leading to multiple blackmailers using the same content. No guarantee of deletion. Even after payment, criminals frequently do not delete files, choosing instead to resell or reuse them. Consumer protection authorities such as the Federal Trade Commission explicitly advise against engaging with or negotiating with scammers, including extortionists, because there is no reliable evidence that negotiation reduces risk or leads to content deletion. Engaging just confirms that you are reachable. Red flags that show negotiation will only make it worse. If you're being approached or blackmailed, these are signs that negotiation will be counterproductive. The attacker continues to escalate demands after initial compliance. They threaten repeated exposure across platforms. They use urgent language, including messages such as "do it now" or "everyone sees it." They switch accounts or identities while referring to the same content. They insist on untraceable payment methods, like cryptocurrency and gift cards. They refuse to provide proof of deletion or offer vague promises. Do not negotiate. The actions that actually reduce harm instead. Do not negotiate or respond emotionally. Any reply can be used as leverage. Preserve all evidence. This includes screenshots, URLs, headers, timestamps, and messages. Secure your accounts. Change passwords. Enable two-factor authentication and enable heightened security settings. Report the incident to local law enforcement and cybercrime units. In the U.S., report to the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center. Contact platforms such as email, messaging apps, and social media to flag abusive accounts. Avoid blocking immediately if the attacker already has your data. Saving communication helps investigators trace sources. Reach out to private cybersecurity firms that specialize in extortion and digital forensics for expert support. Engagement fuels extortion, evidence stops it. Negotiating with a sextortionist may feel instinctive, but it is almost always the worst choice. Criminals use any contact as leverage, escalate demands, and exploit compliance. You decrease your own control by engaging. Instead, follow the steps above, preserve evidence, secure accounts, report the threat, and seek expert help. You are not alone. Support is available and effective. The team at Blackmail.HelpLine is here, and we are ready to take on your case. We've seen countless sextortion cases spanning more than a decade. This experience has allowed us to develop the expertise and proprietary techniques that enable us to identify, locate, and dispel the perpetrators of this crime. Start your road to recovery today. Call 888-634-1535 or visit blackmailhelpline.com to get started.
Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmailhelpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.